All right, all right, all right, all right. I think we're ready. Let me get the co-host on here real quick. Right, turn that down.
Hey.
Yo, yo, yo! What's up, buddy?
What's up, brother?
Right, how's this Thursday treated you so far?
It's been a pretty productive day. Got to meet Dank Sinatra and her Mrs. Dank today. Got to smoke out with them a little bit. Got to burn a little homegrown.
It's pretty cool. It's always cool meeting some
They
grown
come.
up here, especially.
Yep. Yeah. It was really fucking nice to be able to meet them. Uh, been pretty busy in the grow. I had to put a, you know, I always should take the advice of overloading myself on light because I had to put in a dedicated autoflower light today.
Yeah.
So, climbing around, getting another light set up and getting everything moved and everything else. So, pretty productive day. How about you?
Well, actually, my garden work will start after the podcast here because my lights come on at 6, so I'll be doing my work. I did most of it last night. I did pull a lot of plants out, got them, did a little defoliating, and tagged them up for the flowering garden right now, the one that's going. Got all of that done. Wrote down all of the different strains in there, and let me tell you. I'll tell you how many I've got. It got kind of it's going to be hectic. Okay, we've got a total of 46 different cultivars.
Oh my God, brother.
Yeah, I got a little carried away, but so I'm looking for a couple of special things in my next run after this is not going to be so hectic because kind of I've already got quite a few things that are saved up and in my storage over here is mother's. So I've already got a few things picked out. I've got some dads picked out over here. I've got a few things hanging and waiting in the corner over here. So but yeah, the next one's gonna be dedicated to just certain runs of each flower that I've got. I want to do a full run of that blueberry spider. I want to see what that's about. I've got 5 of those going right now, and I want to see if it's going to live up to its word, if it's going to be what I'm looking for. It looks beautiful, but yeah,
Understood. Very understood.
yeah, I got the second half of that side to do tonight. Finish tagging up. Oh yeah, and I spread a little bit of the diatomaceous earth around on top of the soil. Did a little bit of that just in
Oh, I
case.
have. I do that. I did that. Dude, I get over 6 or 7. I start seeing about 5 or 6. I deal with 2 or 3. I'm a soil grower. I'm a living grower. So I'm gonna see something
Right.
always, but not always. But if I see 2 or 3 fungus gnat, all right, I'm good there. When I see 6 or 7, then it's like, no, everybody's getting treated.
Yep. That's kind of this is more preventative what I got going on. I'm doing
Yeah,
that and then
pretty much
waiting on
preventative.
some stuff. I don't know if I'm either going to do the Crop Defender 3 or the Lost Coast therapy just for IPM, just to keep it. But then again, I don't know. I feel like that's overkill. A lot of people just spraying. Even if it is organic, like pesticides, and I just find that overkill to keep spraying every week, even if you don't have a problem. But Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm out. I've never knock on some wood. I haven't had any issues like that. So I don't know. I don't even know if it's
The
even
only
worth.
time I the only time I ever got into doing something like weekly, I got spider mites at one time, and I tried. And I tell you what I did. I took the plant completely outside, put a bag over that pot, plastic bag, tied it in a knot, took that damn water hose to that son of a bitch and just sprayed her completely down, dude. Doused that whole plant, clean that grow tent up and down. Come back in, treated with mammoth, canatrol 1 week, Azamax the next week, and switched them back and forth. Dude, I knock on wood, I have not had a spider mite since. But I
Yeah,
did take everything down and clean it, though. Trust and believe.
yeah. About 12 years ago was the last battle I had with them. But I also was doing a lot of foolish stuff, bringing plants, taking plants outside, bringing them back in, and then just shit I shouldn't have been doing. And then plus it happened
That's
right in the heat of the summer, and yeah,
that's why you got to watch about also who you're getting your clones from.
right,
That's a stoner rant we can go on to right here on ourselves. Is about who we're getting our clones from.
yeah. No,
Reputable.
I always tend to keep mine away from everything for a good I would at least
Or
10 days or so, and I that's how I do it.
or at least have an inoculation tent set up
Yep,
where you can bring the clone right to that small 2x2. It's inoculated from the rest of the plants. You're changing everything because it's not even nowhere near your other shit. You
right.
got to set it up in its own little area, your own little nursery area where you're making sure everything's good. You're not bringing anything in the grow.
Correct.
Too many people, I mean, it a lot of times, a lot of growers as gromies, we don't. It's not that we wouldn't love to have a clone of your plant or something like that. It's a lot of gromies don't want to take that unneeded risk
Yep.
because if I mean, all it takes is one. That's it.
Yeah, you definitely have to be a little more experienced. You don't want to. You have to know what you're getting into, especially like if
Now,
you said, you have to know how to handle the situation if something happens. But yeah,
yeah, but and there's another thing that has been brought up. Uh, this come a topic from one of the people in the community, bringing up plugs, brother, plugs that people reviewers, not plugs, reviewers. This was brought to me by somebody in the community that me and you are going to discuss. Reviewers getting paid to push somebody's product when they know, or if they don't. A lot of us don't realize what sprayed weed looks like, even.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm glad I've got a microscope. I've got lighted magnifying glass. I've got everything because you never know, man. Like I definitely look at it like the stuff,
Exactly.
all of the review stuff that I've gotten. I can tell what's horse shit and what's not. Like I don't smoke it and won't smoke it. As a matter of fact, hold on. Hey Sam, I'm gonna have her grab a bag of this sluggers. I'm gonna show you this nasty looking shit. I have it was given to me. Look on the right side by my nightstand, right down below the bed. Under there, there's like a golden right out of the bag. Bubble gum around. But yeah, it definitely
Now, I do know some reviewers are honest, and there's those out there that I'll review your product. You send me your shit, and I'll push it as hard as I can with no scruples. And then all that does is turn around and fuck somebody in the cannabis community itself. Because that's fucking somebody out there. Hard earned money, number one. Number two, they're going to be like pissed as a motherfucker about it because it's shit. I mean, really, you got to learn how to look at your shit if you're going to review something. It's like Gorilla Groman just said. You got to have the right shit. You've got the microscopes. We've got that shit, though, brother. We're growers. We're looking at that shit constantly to check to see what our plants are looking like once they're finishing up. And we're checking total trichome development. We're not checking, and that's the thing. A lot of reviewers don't have that knowledge.
yeah. And a lot of them, to be honest, don't even give a shit about it. They won't care. They're just trying to get the free weed, the whatever they can get. But
Exactly.
That sluggers, runts.
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, it's like a brownish golden color. Damn, hold on, I can't get focused.
Dude, I can kind of make it out. Yeah.
I'll take some pictures of it and send over to you. But it reminded me of, and the smell too. It's like old brickweed. It looks like brickweed, but it just didn't get smashed up yet. It's exactly what it looks like. But then when you look close under the magnifying glass at it, and it's got like the trichomes heads are all smashed and exploded looking, and you can tell that it's been sprayed and soaked in shit. Especially when you open it up and you look at the way the stem and everything looks, you can tell that there's a liquid that
Right.
is on the outside to the center. Like you can see it. You can see the ring that it made. But
It's
and I was given that, and I wouldn't. I told him, I said, that's dog shit, man. I'm not going to tell anybody about that. I will not push that on my page. And he's like, yeah, I don't blame you. I probably shouldn't sell that. And then he ended up giving it away. It was Cloud9 or whatever that
yeah.
company. He ended up giving away like 30 something bags of the eighths of this stuff just to get rid of because he didn't want to sell it because I told him it was shit. Like it just, I wouldn't risk it. And that's what he disclosed to people. And boy, people are just so happy to jump on this and try to grab it up just because it's free. Free weed ain't the best.
Brother, I hate to tell you, the whole thing about a whole lot of it comes down to knowing the person that you're getting your product from too, because I can sell you shit straight from a Chinese grower right down the fucking road. Think about it.
Yeah,
They're everywhere.
yeah, man, it's flooded the market for sure. And I've heard
I mean,
nothing but I had heard nothing but good things about the sluggers too. So, and that's why I like it blew me away. And when I opened it up, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, everybody's been bragging on this. There is no way that I guess I just mysteriously got one of their random one-off bags of shit. There is no way that every one of these have been like people have been lying. They've been lying about this. They've been lying and saying it's good and this is great. And when it comes from the same batch, it has the same COA, all that shit. Like, dude, it's the same fucking shit. So they've just been lying. Like you said, it's just reviewers lying to get the free bud and not really thinking about the consequences or the outcomes in the long run.
No, because there's been several of us in the community that has gotten sick off of shit. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously. I mean, that's when I become really when I got that lung infection from that shit Denise one. I was not one to check shit out. I thought, well, cool, and it smelled good. It looked pretty. It was like, man, this looks like some really good hydro weed, and it smelled good. The trim job was an excellent, excellent
Yeah.
look, too, man. And I'm like, I smoked that shit, dude, and I got sick as fuck. And then, to find out that it happened to another one and another one. And then I got a message about, hey, will you talk about this on Stoner Rants, please? Because, man, I got sick. And I'm not shouting any names because I was asked not to.
But
Now, another one that was brought to us by somebody in the community, this come from a medical person. Cece brought this up to me one day, talking about medical weed uh, and Schedule 3. It's kind of a scary time if we think about it, brother. To be honest, to be a medical patient,
it is. Man.
because we know what pharmaceuticals has done to people. We're the people that have been there.
Exactly.
We're the we're the people who have truly been there, and weed gives us some sort of normalcy with life to not be so opioided up, so we can have a family. We can be with our family. We can be with our children. We can be with our grandchildren. We can do things and not be so fucking doped up that we're in bed all the time.
Exactly.
And this Schedule 3 shit's got a lot of people worried. That's medical users. I will say that.
What's
And
going to happen is people are going to go back to being, like you said, going back to laying in the bed, being recluses again, and staying like nobody's going to be living their lives like they were. There's going to be so many unhappy people, and that's how I live my life. Like it helps me so much to where I like you. I don't want to be doped up and laying in the bed. I don't want that. So I'm gonna go with this plant no matter what.
oh, brother, it hurts worse. I'm going. If it gets that bad, it's like I told Cece, we're gonna have to take it underground, but they worry about getting their genetics. You know,
Right.
a lot of them that can grow a couple plants throughout the year and shit like that. It's not the part about going underground with it. It's like, okay, what's it gonna do to being able to get our genetics?
Right.
You
That's
know,
that's
that's the fear.
gonna have to be a whole lot of old school driving some plants across the border or state lines and stuff, and taking them to people and doing the old school way that way. But then that's one hell of a risk, especially going west out of here from fucking Kansas City. Like Kansas
Right.
City, you don't want to get busted in Kansas anywhere
I
in
mean,
there.
it's like here we are not even allowed to. They're not allowed to sell seeds or clones in Nevada.
Really?
I have to acquire mine through other means. Now, being
Ah,
the hemp laws and everything, I'm able to get the genetics that help me because by law, I only use strains that are not in a dispensary. That's all I try to grow
yep.
is rare genetics that's not here that keeps me legal. You can't you can't get a cross of you can't get none of Romulan Jake shit out here. Not
Shit, I
in
wish
the
I had
dis-
some of his stuff.
what?
Said I wish I had some of his stuff, man. I gotta. That's
Oh,
the next on my list. I gotta
dude,
save it.
just being a tester has been. I love it, but I will say one thing. I've been given some and have had the pleasure of growing some of his stuff because I've had gromies that turned me on to some of his stuff, which has been, oh my God, brother. You, yeah, hands down worth every fucking penny. You're like I am. You got to save for that shit because that's $100. hundred
Yep.
bucks hard for motherfuckers like us.
Yeah, that the one I think it was Rom Dog. I think that's what I shared earlier. That Rom Dog. I want
Oh,
that one.
brother, that is night night weed, bro. I got a jar of that. Oh my God.
Have you grown it yet, or just somebody else grew it and you?
No, I tested that one.
Oh, okay, okay, gotcha.
That one just hit the market. Yeah, because he was. Right now, I'm testing Pure Kush garlic cocktail crossed and a Pure Kush triple double. Those are the only two I was able to take this time because I was full up with ADX and Genix. I'm running his chunky cheese, Roddington Lace, Terror Breath. What else am I running from here? Black Lung, his Black Lung. And then I'm running Rapture OG from Subcool, which, dude, beautiful plant, beautiful structure. Seriously, seeds ain't bad either, brother. Seriously, really, really impressed.
Yeah, I've always loved the sub cool stuff. Like I used to have some of the stuff way back in the day. Can't even remember some of the names, but it was whatever his staple stuff is that he normally has. And I've got one across from old school Chronic it's got the grape lime Ricky in it, and that's a sub cool's one of his genetics. So that would be pretty
But
good.
if people that want to know about breeding, because they're scared of Schedule 3 and wondering where to get their medicine, uh, Pinky put out a book. Eric Canavet did. I got a copy of it. It's not a bad little read. That gives you the basics of getting breeding started and learning how to do it. I mean, it's something that I'm not the best pheno hunter myself, but you know that's why I don't do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
um, I, it definitely takes an eye for something, especially if you're wanting it to breed with and do something special. Yeah, it's definitely hard because shit,
that's
every one you want to be a keeper. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of hard to determine what. Oh, we're gonna kill this one. We're not using this, and it's real
that's
hard.
the part I'm missing, right?
Yeah,
That's the part I'm missing. I can tell by nose and everything else how it's coming out and everything else what I want to pull from the plant, but structure wise, I have
I get you. I get you. Yeah,
I draw blank.
I got you.
Oh, that part.
Yeah. Give the podcast a share here so we can get some more folks on it. But yeah,
But that was a couple things that got hit in the DM because I have, I mean, I don't mind if anybody reaches out to me or you and hits us up with the DM and wants to know, hey man, I got something you guys talk about on the show. Hell yeah,
yeah,
more than welcome to take any topic on.
yeah.
I
That's what
mean,
I've
it's
been hoping somebody would, like come, give us something to talk about, something we could, especially if they want it to be heard, but they don't want their face. I would I don't mind.
exactly. It gives everybody exactly. I'm a big boy. It's hard to hurt my feelings.
Yep.
I was called the candy ass daily.
Oh man. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say my dad was pretty rough when I was coming up. So
Well,
yeah, I got my dad, my
you
brothers.
know what I'm saying. I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
I know exactly what you're saying. Got kids these days, they can't handle a little bit of tough criticism.
Yeah, I mean, I got tough skin. I ain't scared.
I'm gonna roll me a joint. Try some of this Georgia pie that uh, Hello Mary sent me.
Oh yeah,
I don't know why
that
that's
looks
not.
pretty. Pretty. That looks really, really nice, man. From what I seen, go back just a touch, my brother. Oh, you had it right. Oh, that was. Hey, from what I seen, looks good to me.
Yeah, I don't know
That
how
looked good.
I don't know how the hell they do this, getting the shit to focus and all these other YouTubers and podcasters. I'll figure it out one day.
Uh, they they probably use like a set of helping hands for tying flies to
Yeah,
adjust the camera to do it to be able to
gotcha.
get the shot.
There you go. Sounds like a good idea. Well, roll me up a joint. And let's get into what's one of your stoner rants here. Get into what you got. Oh, we lose you.
No,
Oh, there we go. I was gonna say my side froze for a second there, but all right, you're good.
no, I got high.
Oh, that's what I'm about to do now.
That fucking weed just stretched out and slapped the shit out of me right then.
Yeah, you got me real curious on that Rom dog for sure, man. Especially if it's night medicine. That's what I'm looking for. I wanna grow that one. I'll definitely see if I can get that one next month when I get paid. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah, I would highly it comes highly recommended by a couple of us that got the chance to grow it. I mean, when I was lucky and I was having so many I was having issues at that time too. With I had issues that whole round. It seemed like it just smacked the shit out of me.
it. Sometimes it seems like you can just get in a little funk with these plants and shit, and you can't get out of it, and
My
you feel like
soil compact.
uh,
No, my soil got a little compacted on me. I didn't have the right size perlite,
uh,
and uh, after I had that debacle, I said, "Fuck it," and went and grabbed a couple bags of rice hulls and went rice hulls, man, and it's 10 times better.
yeah.
10 times.
I'm on the yeah, the third run with rice hulls in there. They're definitely starting to break down now, so I'm gonna have to when I do freshen up this soil on the next run. I'm gonna have to add more for sure. But I've got about three good runs on them, so I mean that ain't bad before they break down and go back into the soil. So that works for me.
Right. And like usually I get a couple runs before I have to go into adding like any more fresh soil to my stuff anyways. I can pull a couple runs off of it and my test will be real good and everything else. It's that next run where I got to be adding dirt and shit, not touching this and add this and don't add this and
Exactly. Roll me up. Blunt. Right.
what are you rolling, a blunt?
Yeah, it's called the woods. It's a real
Oh,
natural leaf tobacco. I'm not supposed to have any tobacco or anything, but I'm smoking one. Of course, doctors say no. They tell me not to smoke any of this. I mean, everything's bad according to the doctors these days. So fuck them.
doctors, everything's bad. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
These cocksuckers. You touched a sore fucking subject with me, son.
Uh oh.
I do not do motherfucking doctors.
They don't like
Brother,
doctors.
I take in a full cannabis information package to these fuckers. Denise carries a file folder with all my records from beginning to end. And in the first part of it, I have my paperwork. That is their cannabis information packet. If they do not agree to that, we move on to the next motherfucker.
See,
So, yes, by me, I am interviewing them. It
that's how
is
it should be.
my health, not theirs.
That's how I look at it too. Shit, if I don't like the doctor or any of the surgeons, like I usually can tell on the first little visit with them. I'll cancel. I ain't using them. But
And the first thing that a person thinks when when they meet a person who's plated in several different spots, like when I moved states, my doctors in Oklahoma knew how I was about opioids and about shit like that. I come out here to new doctor, so they got an information package about marijuana real quick. And a lot of this shit's really easy to find, man. It really is. It takes very little research to be able to get these studies. If you matter of fact, I will get this email to you where you can have them so people can come between both places and be able to get it here or harder edibles to get these list of studies that people doctors have done overseas on cannabis.
okay,
Educate your doctors is what I'm saying.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll figure
because
out.
a lot of times your doctor is ignorant to it. They have no idea about the medical until they look at the paperwork. And you got to have one of those doctors that's willing at least to look at your paperwork that you're handing them and say, huh, okay, so you, and then he'll get into it a little bit more. And it's like, okay, huh. And then you see you pique their curiosity about it. Now on my neurologist, uh, my orthopedic,
Yeah. Uh-oh. I think I lost you.
my endocrinologist,
Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on here. You there? I think I lost you. Uh-oh.
wow.
All right. Oh shit, you're back
I
now.
lost power.
Oh.
I am now. Yeah, I lost power.
All right.
Yeah. But anyways, what I was talking about, once your doctor goes to looking at this, then they're gonna want your education on it. They're gonna quiz you on this shit just as much as you're quizzing them. Every doctor that I've had, and if they're not willing to look at the paperwork, they're not worth my time.
I see
That
what you
lets me know right up front how they're going to handle a patient like me because I believe cannabis heals. I use it as a medicine.
yeah.
It's like you, brother. You're going to have those. I hate to say this. I feel for you when you get up into my age. I do. I feel for that pain. RSO is going to be like your best friend, like it is mine.
Yeah. Yeah, I love good RSO.
Huh?
So I love a good RSO. This little batch that I made was probably one of the best ones that I've made in a long time. I'm gonna send you a little bit of it if I got. I think I got like
You,
4 grams of it left.
you know, it's also strain specific too.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. This one is. I took all of my the heavy indica stuff, and I put all my little buds and all the stuff that I had together. That's what I ran to make this. Just a little.
Oh, I bet that's night night.
Yeah. I gave it some to David, Grandpa.
Yeah,
I gave some to him, and he, he checked out for a good day and a half. It knocked him out. He said that was the best sleep he had in a long time, and woke up feeling refreshed. And I was wondering what happened to him. Like he had messaged me earlier in the day, and like, oh, the package got here, and he's like, oh, the RS, I'm gonna try that, and I was like, yeah, wait until bedtime, and I guess he tried it like right after, and he said he went to sleep. I guess around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and fucking slept until the next morning, and woke up refreshed.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Because he had
yeah,
had a bad experience. He had just gotten some from somebody before off of here, and he said it didn't do anything to him. He paid a lot of money for it, and I just put it in. I did 2 little capsules full and gave to him, and he took one of them, and he said it knocked him out. Did the trick.
uh, wow.
I haven't seen him on here in a few days, though. I wonder if he's doing all right.
Uh, yeah, he. I seen him earlier today, I believe.
So he probably has. Dang,
I love that man. I love that man. That's my brother.
good dude.
Yeah, I love him, man. Dude, it's like that seed hall. Yeah, I
What?
know. You don't want to talk about it. The seed hall.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
the seed
yeah, I
hall on
forgot about
Wall.
that. Yeah, yeah. How did you get all your stuff?
Yeah, I did. I shot a
No, to
video.
be honest with you, man, when I first seen it, I was sketchy because I didn't know if it was going to be real or not. And then, damn, it sure enough came through. I just,
Dude, I was I was so fucking floored, dude. There is so much shit there. Autoflower and feminized.
did you get anything regular, or are they all thin?
All femmes. But I do got blueberry muffin.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
I
Favorite.
know, I know. Being an asshole. Hey
That was
man, I get it.
a hell of a win.
The last time I had blueberry muffin, it must have not been grown as well as the first time I had smoked it. Because the first time I smoked it, this shit was so blueberry. Oh my god, it was like a blueberry muffin. I loved it. The second time I smoked it, I wasn't really impressed. So it had to be a bad grow.
Yeah, there is around here. I can get it. I can get one from from the dispo from I think it's Cincy or something like that. They're the only ones that it tastes just like a fucking blueberry muffin. It's always spot on. Then there's a couple other
I
companies.
have
What's that?
Cincy. I've heard nothing but good things out of Cincy, though.
Yeah, and they had that one, and then there's like Flora Farms or something else like that. But they never. It's hit and miss. It'll be one time it'll be all right, and then the next batch will be shit. Like that, the Flora Farms people, they don't care. They just grow whatever and just try to make money. They're one of the biggest manufacturers or producers here in Missouri. So they're gonna try to fucking get out as much as they can and as fast as they can.
Understood. But the way I look at it, when we were talking about the expensive Jake seeds, though, by the time you clone that sucker, it's going to pay for itself, though.
Yeah,
That's the thing about a decent genetic. You
yeah,
know you're going to get your money's worth.
yep. That old
You
saying,
like
fire in, fire out.
you like tiki tropical zoke, bro. You got to get some of that.
Okay, try that one out.
Oh, shit.
Easy over there. Off that lung.
Damn.
I seen you doing breathing treatments. Was it yesterday or this morning?
Every morning.
Ah,
Some mornings worse than other.
so you got COPD? Is that what you have? Asthma too, or just
COPD.
okay?
About 2008, I got locked in a tank. That was about 12 inches deep, 500 barrel tank, about 12 inches deep with caustic acid, cut my air supply off. So, yeah, that did some damage.
It sounds like it might do a little damage.
And I didn't make a dime about that shit either.
Say what?
Uh, I didn't sue.
Uh,
I wasn't worried about it.
Sometimes you don't think about that shit or even.
Nah, it was the
Yep.
long term. It was the long term damage afterwards that. No, I just wasn't prepared for that to taste that stout.
Smoking on.
Uh, I, I was brought this by Dank Sinatra. She grew this, and she brought me an eighth of it. I can tell it's homegrown because there's stem there and shit. But Dank grew this.
Pretty good.
Smells homegrown, tastes homegrown. Actually, tastes pretty decent. Actually, oh, Dank did a pretty good job at this one.
The hardest
Hell
part is the dry and the cure. That's what a lot of people don't understand. That's one of the hardest parts.
that's the hardest fucking part to learn, and that's the hardest part here is the dry. It's it's one of those things that to get those temperatures. I've been doing more research into VPD curing. I mean drying. If you
Yep.
running it instead of running it from the 60/60 like a lot of people do is looking into the VPD dry.
That's kind of how this last little dry went that I did. I kind of did a little experiment. But yeah, that's the way to go. Oh shit. That ain't.
VPD dry.
Yeah, I think it is anyway.
At first, I didn't want to hear fucking nothing about it, dude. I was like, nah, dude. And dude, kind of. And then I start thinking, self, you ain't learning nothing if you just be closed minded. Look it up.
Yep,
Look at it.
exactly.
So that's why I looked at it.
Did we already get into any of your rants, or did we? I guess we probably talked right all the way into all of them, didn't we?
We did. We talked about Schedule 3. We
That's
talked about
it.
that one. We talked about reviewers being sellouts.
Yep.
And I will. Not all of them. Now, goddamn it. No, there's good reviewers. And like I said, you want a reviewer, you want a reviewer that's a grower.
Yep.
That knows what the fuck they're talking about.
That's Liddy's. They send me a few things to sample because they wanted my feedback on because I grow. they don't want me to do like full on reviews, but they would like to know my input if if their bud tastes good or look good, and just so happened they had sent me I think hood candy. Yeah, they sent me a eighth of their hood candy, and I was growing it, so I just had it, and I compared side by side, and mine was definitely more potent, but I mean it was almost same, identical, like it was pretty close.
Right.
Good bud.
See, there you go. Straight from a grower's mouth, you said it was decent, but
Yep.
that means it was worth it. If you didn't have anything else, you would buy it.
Yeah, that's how I looked at it, and that's it.
And that's what people need to fucking hear, man, more of is people that's gonna be real with them, brother.
Yeah,
Because there ain't that.
there's a lot
Like
of
you said, there's too many fucking sellouts here.
fake reviews and letting Chat GPT or Grok do their review for them. They're writing out all this stuff, and it's bullshit. You can tell it's made up stuff because some of the stuff doesn't even really make sense the way it goes together. And but yeah, there's a couple that without naming names, but yeah, there's a couple that like to use that AI for everything.
There's a time and a place for it. I use it if I know that the information's correct and to be able to put it into the words that I need to put it into more technically.
Yeah,
Like when I was posting about the recharge, the coconut, and the yucca wet, I
yeah,
know everything that does. I know what everything that was saying. I know that is correct, but I used it to frame it for me.
yeah. See, that's I got an eighth grade education, man. I don't know. I can't. I know how to write things, obviously read and write, but I can't put the correct punctuation and make everything look
Right.
like it's supposed to. So yeah, I'll cheat sometimes, especially if I got something big that I want to get out. But yeah, a lot of people will mistake some of my stuff, like my sarcasm shit, and think I'm being an asshole. Like there's a couple on here that actually thought I was, but I'm just sarcastic, and a lot of times I don't realize it doesn't. It's kind of hard to get the sarcasm off of a text, but
Oh, it is. And that's why we need to look at everything said through text as more okay, we don't know how he meant that. And
that's
then
how
you
me and
go
Jess
together.
became friends. That Jess Alicious,
Yeah.
me and her became friends because I was being a smartass on. It was on the fuck cancer pots, and I just commented because somebody said that hers was the best one, the only one that worked the hardest. I was like, oh, I beg to differ. Just chiming in, being a smart ass. Hey, why don't you come check out my podcast? I got some more info on growing. And then that person took offense, like I was being a dickhead and saying, no, this is a. I'm like, whoa, 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 calm down, calm down. And then yeah, and then Jess, like we started going back and forth, and I told her I'm just natural, just a smart ass, no sarcasm. I realized it didn't transfer properly there to translate properly, but we mulled things over and we're cool. But yeah, one of her friends came in hot on me.
I get that because sometimes it is hard to tell through text or not about that. That is very true, and that's what we need to do. We need to, if you think it's really bad, then talk it out.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I didn't want
Because
any hard feelings
sometimes,
with anybody.
sometimes my idea of funny may not be your idea of funny.
Exactly. Yep. So we're all good in that. That's all that matters to me. We're cool. She's cool. Actually, pretty cool person. Like I
Oh,
didn't really realize until I didn't start following her until the fuck cancer thing. So that's when we both started following each other.
dude, she's killing it with that plant grow, dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. I don't know like. I don't know what's going on with my ex, but I haven't been getting a whole lot of actual like growers being posted. Just a bunch of garbage being put on here. Yeah, I'll go pull hers up. But yeah, I want to check it out. Yeah, I think she got some stuff from. Uh,
Breeder J. She got that blueberry spider, I believe,
what she got?
clone. I believe that's what she's got going. Uh, she's killing it though, man. I mean, she's kicking ass. I'm very impressed with her.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check it out afterwards. But yeah, I was gonna say she's got. I think she's got some stuff from Galactic too. I think she was growing. Could be
Yeah.
that one. So I did throw a pitch out to Vivi trying to get them to sponsor the podcast. They messaged us and appreciated the shout outs and everything. And I'm just waiting on the waiting on their what let me see what team they say. One of their team members to contact me, but they passed on all their information and stuff. So you may have them on for a
Hell yeah.
sponsor. That'd be nice.
That'd be real nice because dude, I like that shit. I ordered 4 more packs
Yep,
of them.
the same. It's cool.
I don't know, man. What she? All I know is she is kicking ass at that grow.
Yep.
Flower looks good. Everything looks good on that plant.
She she seems to be
Frosting up nicely.
yeah. She definitely listens to the input of others, and that's what's nice. You know, she's listening and trying to use what she's learning, and she you can definitely see it.
Yeah, very much so. See, and, sometimes it's one of those. If you guys, if a person wants to learn to grow here, just sit back, follow the growers, read their conversations, look at the threads when they're talking growing. Start start there. Look it up. Check the grower out. Always research yourself. If no matter what you're fucking told.
I will say this: don't even worry about their like the breeder's political view or any of that other bullshit. Think about the plant and the genetics you're trying to get. I don't give a shit about anybody's politics, any of that. Like I could care less if we got some
I've
good genetics
never
through and
I I I feel the same way because right now it's like I said, whether you like the man's politics or not, I'm growing some bean geniatos right now. He can go there. That's him.
yep,
You know, others have got their expressions, and I'm good with it.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
run their shit. Send it to me.
yep. Yeah, I don't give two shits. Everybody's allowed. That's the beauty of being in America is that freedom of speech and being able to have your own opinion. That's how I've always looked at that.
Me too.
You can like who you like, and now and see, I was taught that in school when I was younger too. Like that's what the teachers used to tell everybody. Like it doesn't matter who you vote for. You can still be friends, and now it seems like in schools they're pushed to hate the Democrats or Republicans. And, like we used to do like mock Senate and governor type deals in school and stuff, and like it used to be a learning experience and fun, and now it's like there's two teams against each other. But we're supposed to be united as one to make the fucking laws and to do the yeah
On the table
yeah.
in the middle.
It's definitely changed a lot.
I the polarization of it is what it is. Calm the fuck down. It's not about, they're both the same. They'd rather bend you over and fuck you in the ass and take your last penny than
Yep.
to give a fucking inch. We are so polarized over what's going on right now. Over what's going on right now. And this is gonna get into a fucking hell of a part there. Everything's so polarized about what's going on up north and shit like that, that they're forgetting about what truly fucking happened, and what it first started off about was fraud.
Yep.
Okay. I don't give a fuck whether it's 2%, 1%, 3%, 5%. It is still fucking taxpayer dollars. It is not your motherfucking money. It is the American people's money.
It's
And that could, it's stealing.
it is sickening the amount of money, the fraud that from up there. If it's truly what they say, and it really,
But
oh my goodness,
I,
man.
I'm not even, I don't even give a fuck whether it happened in Minnesota, Texas, Oklahoma,
Yeah,
Missouri. It needs to, they need to go through every fucking state and do the same fucking thing.
that makes
It's
you
time
wonder.
to stop it.
It makes you wonder if Minneapolis, if they were doing it so easily, what was stopping any of the other cities around here, or the little, like man, I'm telling you, there's a few. I think Missouri's pretty damn crooked. I bet you money that Illinois probably got the same shit going on.
Well,
They're probably doing a lot of that.
it's the same in Nevada too. It's California. I think all 50 states need to be under the fucking microscope with their, with every department like that that gets federal funds to help out, to be helping disabled, child care, shit like that, where the government comes in and helps pay for that shit. Every state should have to open their books and go through the same fucking shit Minnesota's going through. Let's really see how bad the fraud really fucking is.
Right.
Because you're right, brother. It don't matter what fucking state. We should be able to have an accounting of where the American taxpayer dollar goes.
Yeah.
And there's people out there that are sick that cannot get fucking disability, dude. And that's sickening. That have worked their whole lives here.
Yeah. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, I don't even like I
Okay, 1% of $13 billion.
that's a lot of money, man.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be quite a bit.
Yeah, man. And then to see the countries that it was sent back to, and complete shitholes. Like all the money that's going overseas, and like what the fuck are they even doing with the money if they're not even investing in their own country? They're not even doing anything. Like it, I
But
don't.
but it's like I said, is this just going on here, or has it gone on in other areas? Feeding other parts of a pig.
Hmm?
It really does, dude, because if they can think of it, anybody can think of it.
Yep.
I mean, I've known people who owned home daycares that busted their ass.
Yeah.
We're talking, I know a lady who busted her ass that ran a home daycare. She was only limited to 6 kids, But shit, she busted her ass with those 6 kids. And any daycare has to have a playground. I didn't see no playgrounds.
No. And they start making shit up afterwards. Yeah, I didn't see no damn playgrounds or nothing. But yeah,
It's like I said. Now they're just starting to look at hospice, the ride services, all that shit. From what I read.
yeah, that was the last thing I seen earlier about something about they're trying to figure out where the deceased are going or where these people are going that are not being reported dead. Like where are the bodies going? That's dude. That's when I read that. Then that like fucking clicked in my head. I'm like, holy shit, that is wild. If you think it really is wild because those people that they're using were real people, so they have to either be dead or just floating around somewhere. Like where the fuck are the bodies at? Wow. Did they? I don't know, man. Yeah, when I seen that earlier, it just I have so many questions after that. Now I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole after we get off here. I'm gonna start doing more research on that. I like reading about stuff like that. Not because everybody's misfortunes and everything. I just like to read and get all that info in.
No,
But,
that's
we can go ahead and wrap this one up if you want. Yeah, we're works out good. Right on, man. I appreciate having you.
say
You got any? You have any affiliate codes anywhere you want to throw out there and talk about?
Duck 15, Sector 15 at Island Herbs.
Okay. Island Earth. We'll get that. I'm gonna work on a better flyer so I can toughen up your duck for you. I just kind of threw that one in there, but I got an idea. I think I can figure something out later that I think you'll like.
Uh,
And I'll run it by you before I make it public.
that'll work.
Well, take this rip and then I'll be out of here.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
That duck 15, is that what you said?
Duck 15 at Island Herbs.
Right. Well, you have a good night. And
You too.
yeah, I need to get a hold of you and get some cookies and stuff going too. So I'll message. I'll message Nana.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
Yeah, I gotta have something too.
Right on.
All right.
Sure.
We'll talk to you later.